Come in.
Hello.
Hi Lisa. Come on in and take a seat.
Hi Anita, how are you today?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm alright, thanks.
Okay, so just so you know, we're here today to discuss your performance, your annual performance review. So having already completed your 3 months probationary period, we're going to discuss your overall performance for the year. And for legal reasons, I've collated some evidence which I've got here that we can go through together. And I also have to just let you know that I will be documenting the performance so that I can keep a copy of the information on file.
Okay. But does that mean it goes on my personal file or?
Yeah, so it'll be documented. So the information will be documented. I've got a performance review form here which I will complete after the review, and it will be placed with any other documentation onto your personal file.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just a little bit nervous.
Oh, okay. Well, there's no need to be nervous, Lisa. The review has been planned, so we can go through all the information and discuss all the details together. And at the end of the review, we'll agree new targets and objectives that we can set between us.
Okay. That sounds good. I've brought my self-assessment form with me.
Okay, cool.
There are some things on there that I wanted to bring to your attention.
Okay, well, that's fine. We can go through that at the end of the review, and if you've got any questions that you need to ask me, we can go through those at the end of the review.
Right.
Oh, the weather's been lovely at the moment, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's really nice.
Oh, I love seeing.
Yeah, it was a bit raining today though, wasn't it?
Yeah, but a few days it's been really lovely, hasn't it? And warm, and like I've gone home from work and I've sat in the garden and have a lovely bottle of wine.
Yeah, I like spending time in the garden as well. I like sunbathing and.
You love the hot weather as well.
Yeah, I've got a bit of a tan.
Oh yeah, very nice.
I like planting as well, looking after the flowers and letting the bees pollinate and. I like a bottle of wine as well, relaxing.
I didn't realise that you was a keen gardener, Lisa.
Yeah, my dad likes a bit of gardening, so I kind of got into it as well.
Oh, that's nice. Well, I wish I had green fingers, but my husband does all the gardening in our garden. It's all I do is sit out in the garden and relax and put my feet up.
Sounds like my mum.
Yeah. Well, perhaps maybe we are maybe the same age. Okay, so let's get started. Okay.
I've got some pictures of my garden later, I'll show you.
Oh, okay, that would be nice. I'd love to see your garden. The first thing that I would like to discuss is your performance. Your first 3 months probationary period went really well. You reached all your targets that had been set, so well done for that.
Is that my...
Well done, that was a great achievement. This is the documentation I've got about the performance going forward. So what I was going to discuss with you, Lisa, the last 3 months of the year, which was months 10, 11 and 12, there has been a slight reduction in the picking. So you didn't actually achieve the targets that were set.
Yeah.
Which you can actually see on the KPIs form here.
Number 18.
Yeah, so there's a slight reduction.
What's A and T?
So you've got the actual target that was set out for you and the actual target you achieved. So the actual target was 18, but you only achieved 14 in the hour.
What month was that?
Yeah, okay, so that's month October, November, December.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
yeah, that was when I went well.
There's just a few bits of just something that we need to discuss to see what we can do to put this information or get this back on track to where you was before. Because your performance has been on point, and like we've been really, really pleased with performance prior to these 3 months. So what I just need to go through with you what we can do to get you back on track and back online with how you was performing before.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know. I just feel like I've struggled over the last 3 months because I've been unwell, like I just said, and had to go to hospital a few times for some tests, and I did try to have as little time off as possible, but I know I can achieve the targets, but obviously where I haven't been unwell, I haven't been able to. I've been feeling a bit down because of the test that I've had to have done, and I've actually got good news now. The results were okay, they're all clear, so that's a huge weight off my mind.
Okay, I'm pleased to hear that.
When I did join NetPorter, it was explained to me though that if I was sick, that when I returned to work I would get had to complete an interview, like a return to work form, but it was never done. And if any of you had done it, then you'd probably understand why my performance had reduced over the last few months. I feel like my sickness was just pushed to one side and the results were more important to you than me being ill.
I really apologise about that, Lisa. Absence was something I was going to discuss with you today. And you are correct, the relevant paperwork should always be completed. A return to work form should be filled out. I have checked the data with regards to your absence, and over the year you had 8 days off, which was quite high for a normal national average of sickness. But now you've explained to me, obviously the reasons why the last 3 months have maybe been a struggle for you, and obviously I've got a better understanding as to why your performance has reduced in the last couple of months. As you know, I love to work as a team, and I love to achieve objectives and targets. That wasn't my intention to just push your absence to one side. That's not what I want to do. I want you to perform as well as you possibly can. So from my point of view, getting the return to work filled out is something obviously that I need to look at myself. I just want you to know you're always welcome to come and discuss any issues with me, and I value all the hard work that you have put in over the last 12 months. And just let me know if there's anything I can do to help you with that.
Okay, that means a lot. I do enjoy working in this team, and I want to achieve all the targets that's set, and I know I can. I just need an extra bit of support at the moment. I know I can get back on track. Just need to make sure that I'm happy.
Okay, yeah, I'm really pleased. I'm positive about it as well. So the next area I'd like to discuss is about team building. I'd like you to get involved with the team on a more social basis. The team do a lot of social events, and I'd like you to attend one. And for your well-being, and I know that you had the grievance in the past, but however that has all been resolved. So I'd like your feedback on what we could do with regards to team building going forward.
Well, as you already know, I'm already working on my social behaviours at the moment, so I do think that it would benefit me from going on a team building course. Obviously so that I can work better with others and make it more about being at work rather than all about me and my private life. I do really think that it would help me, and it would obviously give me the tools that I need to work better as a team.
So you do want to get involved with the company more?
Yeah, I do want to get involved in the company. I just need some more guidance and support.
Okay, and we're happy to give that to you. I can also look at arranging a team building course if that's something you're interested in. A number of our colleagues have been on team building courses, and it's really added great value to them. The company also offer a counselling service as well.
Oh, okay.
If it's something that you would be interested in doing.
I didn't know that you did things like that here. But yeah, a few sessions would help with my anxiety, I think, because I've had it before and it really, really worked, and it helps to talk to people. I'm willing to give it a try. And the team building, yeah, definitely. I think I need to get more involved, but sometimes I just get a bit anxious and.
Okay, so
but I feel really positive about this review.
Yeah, so we're happy to, the reason why we're here today is to talk about performance going forward, as well as what was from last year. So we talk about performance going forward, and that's why I'm here, to talk about different ways to motivate you, to get you, on track. I'm positive about this review as well. So,
Okay,
you know,
that's good.
so far so good.
Yeah.
We also, Netporter also carry out corporative events.
Mhm.
That's something else I'd like you to get you involved with.
What is a corporate event?
So a corporate event is where we invite customers, different clients, do some networking. So what we do, we you know, arrange with all the customers at a venue. So we sort out all the there'd be entertainment, and there'd be like everyone would have something to eat and a drink, and then you just do a bit of networking.
Mhm.
You know, sometimes there's auctions and stuff like that. So like different kind of events sometimes. So yeah, I'd like you to get a bit more involved in that if that's something you feel that, you know, you could get on board with.
Yeah, I'm happy to get involved. Yeah.
I don't have any information about the event at the moment.
Is it like during a work day, or is it like a weekend event?
Sometimes it will be, you know, sometimes it will be on a weekend. Sometimes it will be on a work night.
Will that be in my salary, or is that just?
It doesn't always come in. It doesn't always, you know, it all depends how much time it takes out of your, you know, out of your social life. But if you want to get involved with some kind of social or corporate event, sometimes it's just about, you know, coming along and socialising and taking part really with the team. Moving on, I'd also like to discuss how you feel about becoming a team leader, because we feel that you really do have great potential.
Yeah, I think I would be a good team leader. I just need experience, because obviously I've been led for so long, but I haven't really got any experience leading any other people. So it would benefit me if I had some sort of training.
Okay.
Because, you know, as you know, I'm working on my social behaviours. And
again, it's something that we can arrange. We can look at arranging some training for, you know, team leader training to get you started. Different programs last a different amount of time, so it all depends what program you get enrolled in. But we can discuss this further and book the appropriate course to get things started.
Okay.
The other thing that we can also do is buddy you up with another colleague, another team leader.
Yeah, that would be a good thing, really.
Just to kind of give you some kind of like approach as to.
And it's a bit of support as well, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't have much experience, obviously, leading people. And when I do ask people things, you know, you see like people getting the ump when they're told to do things, and I don't know how I would approach that if I was a leader trying to tell someone what to do. Okay,
so again, you can learn that from buddying up with someone. But when you actually go on the training course, there's a lot that you'll learn on that training course of how to different ways to talk to people and how to manage people and stuff like that.
That sounds great.
And you will benefit great from that.
Yeah, it sounds great.
Okay, so let's just summarise what we've spoken about today, and perhaps now it's time that we can agree on some new targets. Okay.
Yeah.
So from a performance point of view, what we need to discuss is the new targets have not been set for the new financial year yet, but going forward, for me, I'd like you to achieve those targets, maybe plus more. Okay, but for now, because I know you need a little bit more guidance and support, I'm happy for you to just meet those targets going forward. I also think arranging the counselling sessions will help you as well with your performance. It will most probably also help you with your absence as well. We've also, for the absence, agreed to improve on the absence and discussing, like from your point of view and my point of view, something I need to look at in my performance is just making sure that all the correct documents getting completed and that we have a better understanding of why you was actually absent at the time. Team building, arrange a team building training course within the next 12 weeks to just to give you a bit of encouragement as well.
Would that be with all of the employees or just?
So sometimes what it is you go to you get booked on a training course and you go with other people you don't know. So that gives you kind of it gives you a better way of because you know the team that you're working with now, even though you need to build on that team. But if you go and you work with people you don't know, I think you're trying a bit harder.
Okay.
Corporate events, to get involved in the next corporate event and give some constructive feedback on the event. Team leader promotion, work towards being promoted to team leader and arranging a buddy up with another colleague, yeah, or team leader, okay, in the next 12 months. Oh, so can I confirm that we both agree on the targets that have been set in this review?
Yeah.
So we're happy to both agree.
Yeah, I'm happy with the targets that you've set for me.
Okay, so you said you completed your self-assessment form. Have you got any questions that you want to add?
Yeah, I've got it here. I just wanted to ask, if I do get promoted, what is the salary like? And will it be like more hours, or is it the same?
Okay, so the hours may vary. May have to be a little bit more flexible as a team leader. The salary is graded for team leaders, so the start rate, there's different start rate, and then you can go to different grades. I don't have that information with me. I'm not quite sure of the start rate, but I can get back to you with the details for that.
That's fine. The other question that I had was about the grievance that I had. I just wanted to know if it would affect me in being promoted.
I just think with the grievance, Lisa, no, it's not gonna affect you in any way. We've talked about it. You're working on your behaviour. We're happy with your behaviour going forward, and it's all it's satisfactory. All the relevant people, are all satisfied with what we've done moving forward. So no, it's not going to affect you in any way.
Okay then. I've put my mind to rest. Thank you.
Okay, so just summarise what we've discussed today. We've discussed your performance, your absence, team building, corporate events, and being promoted to a team leader. Lisa, I'd just like to thank you for coming and for your cooperation, and thank you for all the hard work over the last 12 months.
Thank you, Anita.
Okay.
It was great. Thank you.
Thanks, Lisa.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye. I don't know if it was recording. It looked like it was.